It's about to go down. This is probably the last time that I address the B-roll camera without a tattoo on my arm. And I'm pretty excited about it. Should be good.
It's about to begin.
It's about to begin. For sure.
You're excited.
I am excited.
It's not what you expected.
It is not what I expected. In fact, I must be honest right now and say that I do feel some slight hesitation.
Really, still?
Still, to this point.
They're not going to try and roll me, are they?
And,
yeah, right.
maybe I should decide right now as to whether or not this is actually going to happen.
Do you want me to turn the camera off?
No. Leave it rolling.
Oh, yeah. All right, kind of take a couple steps away from me so I can look at the placement. That looks good to me, man. Check it out in the mirror, see if that's what you like.
Wow. Yeah, that's really sweet.
Still, man, definitely, don't get me wrong. I can deal with some wiggling. I picked this up about 9 months or a year after I got out of the service. I got out of the Army down in Fort Hood, Texas, and sort of drifted to Austin, and chanced upon an opportunity to learn how to tattoo, which I'd been kind of looking for since I got a tattoo for the first time. So it all sort of worked out. I did have to serve out my Army contract, wanting to leave and go learn how to tattoo somewhere, but you do what you got to, right? And first time they let us off federal property, man, after the training and so forth, it started. Me and my 3 brand new best friends, we all ran down to the tattoo shop because they all wanted to get a tattoo, and I went with the moment of it and wound up with a tattoo. And while I was getting my first tattoo, man, I really actually kind of feel like I had a genuine moment of clarity, man, and like it was a very sober, waking, illuminating type of experience, man. Like I had the perception that everything kind of stopped around me and that sort of thing, man. And I've been sort of in pursuit of it ever since, Cliff at that point, man. That's it. It's all done, man. You're like a tattoo dude now. I can't put on a suit and hide my tattoos anymore. You know, they're there now, and that's that. And there's a moment right before that dude puts a needle to your hand to completely cover the top of your hand in ink, man. And when you're like, all right, is this what we're all about? Is this what's going on now? Right. And, you know, nobody's immune to it, man. You know? Because you smell, like it's kind of hard to have a beer in peace. Yeah, I go to the bar and go sit down and have a beer, man. It's really just kind of best for me to go ahead and just roll my sleeves down. Yeah. You know, if I don't want to talk to people and hand out cards, I mean, it depends on what kind of mood you're in. Yeah. You know? If I'm willing to talk to people and I'm open to it, man, like, you know, roll sleeves up to the elbows. People come up to you. Right. Conversation started. Well, it depends on how you handle yourself too, man. You know, like somebody looks over at you and is like, "Hey, you think you got enough tattoos there?" Well, like, now what's really going on there? Are you being an asshole? Are you really interested in whether or not I have enough tattoos? Or were you asking me that to make me feel bad about something? Like, what's your question there? Yeah. And if you get some set responses like that for things, man, you find that people really just instantly realize they were just being an ignorant fuckhead, you know? And it's going to kind of, you know, it makes most encounters wind up friendly like that, you know? Yeah. You might wind up with a drink out of it. I experienced real pain once. I had my wife's name tattooed on my testicles.
Well, I mean, the purpose of us coming here is to talk with you and to learn about, you know, this aspect of New Jersey.
It's an interesting aspect of New Jersey, man. I'm pretty new to Jersey myself too, man. I've been here tattooing here for about 4 years now, man. It's quite the place, man. Yeah. I think New Jersey has what I refer to as top of the heap syndrome. There's such a wealth of pursuit of almost any kind of endeavor that you can think of here in this area that really anything you can think of to do, be it underwater basket weaving or tattooing or any trade, boiler making, whatever it is that you do, to do it here, I think that in any activity you have a real good chance of being within about 50 or 75 miles of some of the best in the world at what it is that you're trying to do. And it creates a very, I think it creates a very divided sort of population around here, where there are people that are relentlessly pursuing what it is that they're driven after, and then a whole squadron of people that are just simply part of like the service and support network that gets generated around that, man. And it creates a very, I think it creates a very, very tense place, man. And I think that if not careful, man, New Jersey is the kind of place that chews people up and spits them out, like still alive and bleeding on the ground and about to die. You know, like in sort of like a philosophical sense, man. This is a really harsh, hard place to be, I think. I like the South a lot better. I don't dislike Jersey. I just think it's a very, very intense, man, very strong place to be careful. You know, this is a place to watch your step in a very real way, I think, you know.
So why do you choose to be here?
Because I kind of follow my gut, man, and my gut still got me here. Congratulations, my friend.
Cool.
Can you show the camera? See, this is my tattoo.
I survived. I went to Jersey and all I got was this dumb tattoo.